second time trying this. First time was this past Friday night. I see a lot of the similar faces, and that's awesome. Makes me hesitant to do some of the same jokes, but I guess that's the fucking point. So let me try it. First day I tried it, I had been awake for, by the time I got on stage, it was 49 hours. And there's no drugs or alcohol involved. That day, which is the 5th, it was actually my 7-month sobriety of alcohol. The other drugs, it's been a little less time. So a lot of the folks on, or some of the first couple of guys I heard referencing using the stuff to kind of, none of this is gonna be funny, but I understand the need to fucking numb yourself because like the curveballs of life, which is fucking brutal, and I did it for a long time, and I kind of caught up with me. And to that end, as we're talking, or I'm talking, I had court this morning, first probation check-in. Pissed in a cup, and right before she read the cup, you know, I kind of questioned whether I was going to do this. I go, well, you know, real talk, before you check that, I relapsed a few weeks ago. I had a bunch of ecstasy, this is true, a bunch of ecstasy, a bunch of marijuana in one night, right before Christmas, going through a divorce. It was my second Christmas without my son. Last year was worse. But I had a little relapse, and I was like, you know, I don't know if it's going to show up on the test, but maybe I'm doing myself a disservice saying this before it's even a problem. She's like, no, I appreciate it. She's like, oh, you're clean. I was like, oh, shit. Well, let's keep that between us. And she did, and it was really cool. And friends afterwards who I told, like, never do that again. Never tell them. And I was like, yeah, I hear what you're saying, but, like, it's better to be honest. And because what if I said it'll be clean and then like ecstasy pops up, right? Then like then what's my explanation? So anyway, that's not even a joke. That just happened this morning. So the first time I tried this, 49 hours awake when I got on stage. I've gotten some more sleep since, averaging 4 hours a night now. It's a lot better, but I find that the lack of sleep numbs the anxiety. The only reason I was able to get on stage Friday was the fucking 49 hours. I was like out of my goddamn mind. Some of you guys were here, and I don't know how obvious it was, but it was awesome. Anyway, I don't know how much time left. So let me just try a joke that I tried that night, and let me try to fine tune it. And I'll start with telling a suicide joke while in rehab is like telling a bomb joke at an airport. It doesn't go over well. They don't think it's funny. Some shit happens. Father's Day 2022, it was a Sunday. I was in rehab for a month in Connecticut. The next day, like the head rehab guy came in and like did a big auditorium thing with everybody in the audience. And they had given out these little gift bags with all kinds of shit in it for like all the fathers. I never took one because I was just hated myself for being in there. And the guy's talking, the head rehab dude, he's like, oh, I heard you guys had a nice Father's Day, and heard you got gift bags, and he was like, I wonder what was in the gift bags, and he was trying to think to himself out loud what it was, and he listed a couple items, and then he paused because he couldn't remember the third item, so I go, length of rope, and he kind of looked, and I looked back like, oh, I don't know who said it either, and anyway, I apologized to him after he'd find out it was me, and I took it upon myself to like kind of do this number in rehab, and I was like, hey guys, you know, I thought it was funny, but then now that I really think about it, if anyone in here is thinking about killing themselves, and I'm sure half you fucking are, my making a joke about it might have been, if it slowed you down even 10% from sharing a real thought about it, I apologize, and that wasn't my intent. So anyway, suicide's real shit. And this is the way for me not to do it. Go fuck yourselves. Thank you.
Keep it going for Taman Strayhorn, everyone. Taman, this is your second time?
Yeah.
Great job, man. Really good job.